The summer has really started in Switzerland, and the last few weeks have been so sunny and so warm. It's been such a blessing to be back into European summer after 2 years of being away and not really experiencing it last year. The month of June was so beautiful, and I was so happy to welcome Joanna in my hometown and to take her to the mountains. Joanna and I took the train to go into the mountains, and we enjoyed some homemade tea and freshly baked croissant on the train together there. And we were there during narcissus flower season, which is a wild type of daffodil which is protected, and it's very abundant in the area where I'm from, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It just covers fields, and from far away it actually almost looks like snow when there's so many of them. And the season is pretty short, and a lot of tourists and people from all over the world come here to see them and to witness their beauty. This also led me to look up the definition of narcissus flowers. They represent creativity, inspiration, awareness, inner reflection, forgiveness, and vitality. And it's there's this saying that if you give a bunch of narcissi to a loved one, it means they're the only one for you, like they're really like your person, and it's said to ensure happiness. I don't know if this is true or this is just a story that's been told. Nowadays you're not really allowed to pick them up here, so we just enjoyed a beautiful walk and witnessed their beauty. And we hiked up in the mountain, and yeah, it was just a beautiful day of spring, and this is one of my favorite ways to enjoy this time of the year, is to spending outside in nature with people I love. And for picnic, we found a really beautiful spot to just sit at and enjoy the view. And I thought to give Joanna like a full-on Swiss experience, I wanted to introduce her to raclette. And so I had bought some raclette cheese from the creamery the morning and some fresh bread, and so we made raclette with these little raclette machines that my mom gifted me for Christmas a few years ago. And you just heat up the cheese out of with the candles, so with fire. And although this is not like the most traditional way to have raclette, this is by far my favorite way to enjoy it when I'm out in nature, and to have different thing than just like a sandwich as a picnic on a hike. It's a very Swiss thing, I guess. And yeah, we had a really beautiful time with Joanna, and I've been feeling so blessed to have women in my life that I feel such a strong connection with from the moment I meet, and everything is just effortless. And not only we can have beautiful moments of joy together, but we can also have moments of deep vulnerability and honesty with each other. So yeah, I just feel really grateful to have finally met Joanna and gotten to spend such beautiful time with her. And we were dancing and playing music, and she stepped in cow poo. And there was a lot of cow poo where we were. There's lots of cows. Switzerland again. Spending time outside in nature is really one of my favorite ways to spend summer days, or even in the winter. It just helps me connect with the elements and with myself, and with that point of stillness within. And it's very important to me, especially when it comes to my daily life and work, to incorporate these moments of nature and stillness, as so much of my days sometimes can be filled at being on technology or using my phone or my computer for work. And so over the years, I've looked for ways to simplify things and to allow me to spend less time on my computer and phone, despite having a job that requires me to be on those devices as well. And one ways in which I've made things more efficient is by using Squarespace for creating my website. Instead of designing a whole website from scratch, a few years ago when I decided to create one, I decided, okay, I'm going to use Squarespace, which lets me choose a beautiful template and even multiple beautiful templates if I choose to change it over time. And this frees up so much time for me to do more of what I love while still sharing what I love with you guys. And so if you're looking to introduce a web page to your business, or you'd like to create an online store, for example, you can use the link squarespace.com/ChloeKean for 10% off of your first order of a domain and a website. I'm really grateful to every single one of you who've been using this link and therefore supporting this channel and these videos to be made. And I'm also grateful for Squarespace for continuously working with me on these projects. After last week's video, I hope that this video showed you that there's beautiful nature to explore around Vevey as well in Switzerland. And I really encourage any one of you who come to visit or who live here to go beyond the city and go explore the mountains, because if there's one thing that I feel extremely grateful for in living in Switzerland is the easy access to nature and the mountains particularly. So I hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next week. Thank you for being here.